Hey, welcome to EPN. My name is Victor Lucas, and we bring you the latest in everything cool every single day. I'm back in Kelowna for another day, and it is absolutely gorgeous out here. This one's going out to our pal Terrence Martin, who is missing EP on TV. But thank you so much for watching EPN right here on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and all the places that you can find us. Thank you so much. This rundown is dedicated to you. We are still waiting on a new Red Dead game, but the last game in the series has come riding back into town. Starting this Friday, Rockstar and Microsoft will make 2010's Red Dead Redemption playable on the Xbox One via backwards compatibility. This means anyone who has a copy of the Xbox 360 disc will be able to play it, and best of all, the backwards compatibility will extend to all versions of the game, including its standalone Undead Nightmare expansion. If you don't have a physical copy, you'll also be able to buy the game digitally through the Xbox One store. Red Dead Redemption is easily one of my favorite games of the last decade. It's basically Grand Theft Auto in the Old West with a massive and detailed open world filled with all kinds of turn-of-the-century mayhem. The backwards compatibility was just announced yesterday, and it's already caused a massive spike in sales of the Xbox 360 version. The lasting popularity of Red Dead Redemption makes it that much more likely that Rockstar is working on a sequel. There have been plenty of rumors, but so far no official announcements have been made. Hopefully that will change soon. The UEFA Euro 2016 championships are about to wrap up, but virtual soccer season is just getting started. Konami has announced that PES 2017, the latest game in the Pro Evolution Soccer series, will launch in North America on September 13th and globally on September 15th. This will give it a 2-week head start over the biggest soccer game, FIFA 17, which is set to hit the field on September 27th. PES 2017 will offer better graphics than the previous games in the series, and Konami has also overhauled the passing system to make it feel more realistic and authentic. You know, the usual kind of updates that you get out of these annual sports games. The PES series is one of the last big franchises from Konami. The publisher recently announced its intentions to move away from AAA gaming to instead focus on smaller mobile games that are less risky and more profitable. Speaking of mobile gaming, it's time to catch 'em all in the real world. The augmented reality game Pokémon Go has finally begun rolling out worldwide. At the time we're shooting this, it's currently available in Australia and New Zealand, with the North American release expected to go live in the next few hours. Pokemon Go uses augmented reality and GPS to allow you to seek out and catch Pokemon that are hidden in real-world locations throughout your hometown, and you may even cross paths with other Pokemon trainers that can challenge you. Like most mobile games, Pokemon Go is free to play with in-app purchases, and there's also an optional bracelet for hardcore players that syncs with your phone via Bluetooth and lets you know when Pokemon are nearby. The Pokemon Company made the game in partnership with Google's Niantic Labs, which created a similar augmented reality game called Ingress. This is the first big Pokemon game made for iOS and Android devices, and given how much money it's probably going to make, don't expect it to be the last. And frequent Pokemon collaborator Nintendo is continuing to embrace mobile gaming of its own. Following the release of their first mobile game, Miitomo, Nintendo isn't backing away from creating games for third-party platforms like iOS and Android devices, and now they might be getting into the third-party mobile hardware business. Speaking with shareholders, Nintendo's general manager of entertainment planning and development, Shinya Takahashi, revealed that they're thinking about creating a Nintendo-style physical controller for smartphones. As a big mobile gamer myself, I can tell you that these kinds of controllers make mobile gaming a lot better, giving you the feel of a custom gaming handheld like the 3DS. If Nintendo starts making them, it seems like a match made in heaven. Takahashi adds that Nintendo still plans to make mobile games that work without a physical controller, and they'll continue experimenting with different methods as they grapple with the new challenges of mobile development. Nintendo was one of the biggest holdouts against the rising tide of mobile gaming, but finally relented last year. Miitomo was released a few months ago, and Nintendo is currently working on mobile games based on the Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing franchises. Expect those to arrive later this year. Harry Potter creator J.K. Rowling isn't abandoning her wizarding world anytime soon. She's already written a sequel to the upcoming Potter prequel Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. That's according to the film's director, David Yates, who tells Forbes that the sequel script is finished and she's already coming up with ideas for a third installment. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them takes place in America in the early 1900s, focusing on a new character, Newt Scamander, who specializes in magical creatures. Unlike the Harry Potter tales, which were books before they were turned into movies, Fantastic Beasts was written first as a screenplay, making this the first time Rowling has written a film herself. The first Fantastic Beasts movie will hit theaters this November. If you need more magic in your life, Rowling has also published several new short stories revolving around the film. Back at Hogwarts, she's written the stage play Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which serves as a sequel to the main Potter series and features an adult version of Harry. That opens in London's West End Theatre District later this month, and don't be surprised if Hollywood tries to turn it into a movie as well. Get ready for another wild hunt in the massive world of The Witcher 3. Following a leak that appeared online yesterday, developer CD Projekt Red has officially confirmed that they're working on a new Game of the Year edition of The Witcher 3. It will include the original game plus all of its DLC and expansions, along with all of the smaller updates and tweaks that have been made since launch. Calling this a Game of the Year edition makes a lot of sense. The Witcher 3 won numerous Game of the Year awards from many different outlets, and it swept our own Rocket and Ray Gun Awards, which you can watch by clicking the link on your screen or in the description below. The Witcher 3 Game of the Year edition will launch on the PC, PS4, and Xbox One later this year. This isn't the only new Witcher experience on the way. CD Projekt Red is also working on a digital card battle game called Gwent, which will be a standalone version of the card minigame that appears in the main Witcher adventures. A closed beta test is scheduled to begin this September on the PC and Xbox One, so expect the final version before the end of the year. And that wraps us up for our rundown today. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back again tomorrow with a brand new one.
It must suffice.
Hey, thanks for checking out that video on our EPN channel. It's just one small part of the things that we make around here. So if you liked it, don't forget to check out some of our other vids and hit that subscribe button.